Hello, welcome back to another week of online learning. So tough, yet I know, but it's all right. We're having fun. We're doing the best we can, right? But I'm gonna start a new book with you guys. It's not a picture book, a little sad, but still good nonetheless because we are fourth graders, and this book is called Judy Blume: The Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing. Now you may have read some of these Judy Blume books before. They're really good. The Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing. So based on the title and the picture, tell me, what do you think this story is going to be about? Okay? It'll be one of the questions in the online, but you can also think about it, brainstorm it right now, so you know what to add. So go and take 2 seconds and think about, what is this story going to be about? We're good? All right. So what I'll be doing, I'll be reading one chapter at a time. They're just a couple pages long. No pictures, sorry to say. So it's not that kind of book, but more to think about. All right? So relax, sit, grab a popcorn, and listen. All right, here we go, guys. For chapter 1, it's called The Big Winner. I won dribble at Jimmy Fargo's birthday party. All the other guys got to take home goldfish in little plastic bags. I won them because I guessed that there were 348 jelly beans in Miss Fargo's jar. Really, there were 423, she told us later. Still, my guess was the closest. Peter Warren Hatcher is the big winner, Mrs. Fargo announced. At first I felt bad. I didn't get a goldfish too. Then Jimmy handed me a glass bowl, and inside there was some water and 3 rocks. A tiny green turtle was sleeping on the biggest rock. All the other guys looked at their goldfish. I knew what they were thinking. They wished they could have tiny green turtles, too. I named my turtle Dribble. While I was walking home from Jimmy's party, I lived at 25 West 68th Street. It's an old apartment building, but it's got one of the best elevators in New York City. There are mirrors all around. You can see yourself from every angle. There's a soft, cushioned bench to sit on if you're tired and don't want to stand. The elevator's operator's name is Henry Bevelheimer. He let us call him Henry because Bevelheimer is just way too hard to say. Our apartment is on the 12th floor, but I don't have to tell Henry. He already knows. He knows everybody in the building. He is that smart. He even knows I'm 9 and I'm in 4th grade. I showed him Dribble right away. I want him at a birthday party. Henry smiled. Your mother's going to be so surprised. Henry was right. My mother was really surprised. Her mouth opened when I said, just look what I won. I've already named him Dribble. And my mother made a face. I don't like the way that smells. What do you mean? I asked. I put my nose right down close to him. I didn't smell anything but a turtle. So Dribble smells like a turtle, I thought. Well, he's supposed to. He's a turtle. And I'm not going to take care of him either, my mother said. Of course you're not. I told her it's my turtle, and I'm the one who's going to take care of him. You're going to change his water and clean out the bowl and feed him and all that stuff? Yeah, and even more. All right, and I'm going to see that he's a happy turtle. This time my mother made a funny noise, like a groan. I went to my bedroom. I put Dribble on top of my dresser. I tried to pet him and tell him that he would be happy living with me. But it isn't easy to pet a turtle. They aren't soft and furry. They don't lick you or anything. Still, I had my very own pet at last. Later, when I went down to the dinner table, my mother said, I smell turtle. Peter, go and scrub your hands. Some people might think my mother is my biggest problem. She doesn't like turtles, and she's always telling me to scrub my hands. That doesn't mean to just run them under the water. Scrub means to scrub. I'm supposed to rub my hands together and use that soap. But my mother isn't my biggest problem. Neither is my father. He spends a lot of time watching commercials on TV. That's because he's in advertising. These days, his favorite commercial is the one about Juicio. He wrote it himself, and the president of Juicio Company liked it so much he sent my father a whole crate of Juicio for our family to drink. But Juicio isn't our biggest problem either. My biggest problem is my brother, Farley Drexel Hatcher. He's 2.5 years old. Everybody calls him Fudge. I feel sorry for him if he's going to grow up with a name like Fudge, but I don't say words. None of my business. Fudge is always in my way. He messes up everything he sees, and when he gets mad, he throws himself flat on the floor and screams, and he kicks, and he bangs his fist, and the only time I really like him is when he's sleeping. He sucks 4 fingers on his left hand and makes a slurping noise. When Fudge saw Dribble, he said, oh, I see. And I said, that's my turtle, get it? It's mine, you don't touch him. And Fudge said, no touch. Then he laughed like crazy. All right, that's the end of chapter 1. Keeping it simple. Okay. Some of the questions you will see online with this video. Okay, but there's a couple things to think about. Okay. What did he win? All right. What did the main character win? What did they name him? Who is the main character? Okay, where do you think this story is going to take place? We got one setting so far. I'm sure we're going to have a few more. Think about those answers. You'll put them in the online, and I can't wait to see you guys for chapter 2. All right.